This video I'm going to demonstrate how the City of New York is using GraphPad for its sidewalk inspections. And I'm going to begin with showing how those inspection forms and symbols are deployed. And because I work with a lot of small contractors, I decided to use email to deploy those. And so here are all, here's a library that has all the New York City's forms and library symbols. And all you have to do is select GraphPad. And you won't see it actually say it's done anything, but if you go into the File New, you'll see at the bottom we've got the City of New York's forms. And then if we go to the library, we'll actually see that we've added the symbols for the City of New York. And the inspector, all they'd have to do to do a citation would be to go in and open up a new citation form. And all this is the actual PDF of the inspection form as a background, and then I just laid out the text fields. And so they can, as you'd expect, go in and type in their data and tab between fields. But they'd also be able to do their dimensional drawing. So they could actually sketch it out. Now I had to change the scale there very quickly, but they can sketch out their sidewalk pattern that they need to do. And I'm actually going to take that back and just kind of carry this forward. And then they would be able to drop their dimensions on, etc. And they could, for example, calculate an area simply by selecting the lines around a perimeter. If they had patterns set up, for example, they could actually select their pattern of concrete and then hit a fill. In addition to calculating the area, it will actually color that portion for them. And then all I need to do is just scroll through, figure out the symbol that I need to drop into place. And then they can easily use GraphPad to actually position things as they need to. So I set that point there so I could position the grid correctly. Now that's currently how they're using it. In addition, they could go ahead and put in all their appointments, and this is what I'm recommending contractors to do. And it'll appear on a map, and it's to scale based upon their current location as well as their appointments. And so if this was the City of New York and it would only show downtown Manhattan, it would be scaled to the number of appointments that they have. And the advantage is if you set that up to integrate with the backend system, then when they opened up their forms, it would actually pre-populate it. Now, the city's form's not allowing it to pre-populate, but I believe Due West does. And so what you'll see is the information from that appointment or that inspection would be pre-populated into any forms. And so that really covers what GraphPad does, how the City of New York is using it, and most of the features. It's very easy for administrators to set up these libraries, so you don't have any consulting time for that. In the same sense, the forms, as I mentioned, all it is taking the PDF, using it as a background, and then simply drawing your forms, and then assigning, for example, what the form field means, its field name, so it can actually be exported as either JSON or XML. And that's my presentation. I think there's other uses within the city that GraphPad would be a great fit for, and I really look forward to working with the City of New York on additional departments utilizing my product. Thank you.